So I put together this whole doc, man. Yeah, these are, okay. So when I was telling you guys that people sent me shit, I wasn't lying. Now, this isn't everything. Some people specifically said that they did not want their message on stream, so I'm going to like respect that. The people that did not say that they didn't want it on stream, I put it on here, but regardless, I just made all of these people anonymous. I mean, regardless if they cared or not. So like you'll have like 1-person message, 2-person message, 3-person message. But before we look at that, I want to look at this first. This is Yama's vid. I haven't seen it. And apparently Rec, he really hated that Yama came out with this video.
Good morning, everyone. Yama here. You know me from Twitch, or you just know me from YouTube, or maybe you just don't know me, because you might be there for the juice. Disclaimer though.
Okay, okay, hold on. My English is not the best. The dude did not move on and kept going on me while I tried to move on. This guy has routine and did it before I was the one that was his target. Again, please don't go to his stream and talk about him. The video is just me opening mouth now after keeping it shut. His and the LPDU. Man, yo, I got to tell you guys, you motherfuckers on LPDU or whatever, man, you EU raiders, yo. Yo, you guys are ridiculous, okay? I'm gonna be honest, dude. I've heard the most ridiculous petty shit. I've heard some actual bad stuff, but a majority of it's been petty. Edit. Hello again from the recent stuff I heard about that my community or me were mass reporting other people in his group. Okay, so right here, he tried to say the same thing to me, and he never produced any evidence because it's a lie. It's kind of funny that Yama would put this in here, that Rex supposedly said that people from Yama's community were mass reporting him and shit, and he said the same thing about me. And what's funny is that somewhere in here, Rec actually went and harassed another person and told people to go do that, which is very, very, very funny to me because people like him, they will project. So because they did it to somebody, they're going to say that other people did it to them, even though they didn't. These type of people will always do that. They will always project. I still want to see proof that 1, he was doxxed, and 2, I want to see proof that people from this channel went over to him and harassed him and shit. There is no proof. He's full of shit.
I will mention, I don't want them to get witch hunted. I will just talk about my experience with them. It is also not...
Okay, keep in mind, I don't know Yama at all. I've maybe talked to them like 3 or 4 times through DMs. I don't know them at all. So my stance on them is neutral. I've heard good things and I've heard bad things.
Everyone against the group. It is also not everyone against LPDU. Because LPDU is a big server. And this might be a section of the people that I am referring to.
I mean, the thing is like, I joke about the server being petty and shit, but now I don't know if it's the whole server. But regardless of what type of server that you have, once it reaches a certain point, right? Like once it reaches a certain size, doesn't matter like how good or positive a Discord is supposed to be. You are eventually going to get shitters.
And especially the one that I will talk about. So, why am I making this video? So from the start. I had this last stream, just casually doing top and everything, trying to get it clear for people that need it. And I streamed it. Until someone came with a Mechanus. His attitude, out of nowhere, after we wiped to 20% damage, so we enraged, came to me and be like, yo, who asked? What do you want? Like, out of nowhere, because I was like, yo, maybe I should have greeted more and everything, and he felt attacked. So, that was basically the detonator. Why? Because that was that little tilting cord, which I holded a lot against one player already. Or the player and the people. After he left, I got told that there is someone from a certain streamer. He's also a streamer.
Certain streamer.
But he's only doing it casually. Basically, he is playing on a different account from someone else,
13, thank you for the reset.
I guess, trying to get a boost, you know? And I can tell they just casually did it and think it's funny to do that instantly out of nowhere, which I didn't know who the person was like literally a new person to me. And then realizing that it's someone from the group. And that group, the most toxic.
That's really weird. Like, why would you do that? Why do people do this weird shit? Like, what is the point? I don't know. That's very weird. Like, I can't think of a reason why you would, I mean, other than to be just a piece of shit.
Toxic people out of anywhere that I ever met. But yeah, who's in the group? Who's in the group? And which group is it I'm referring to? The group I'm referring to, if you noticed on the last streams I had, especially I had to hold my anger against it. Weeks. Since week 1, it started. This big problem. You know that guy, Mr. Oh, Mr. Proper is me. Mr. Oh, I'm #1 Sage. That can heal solo DSR and solo heal top. Yes, I'm talking about Rek. Yes. Why? Because I'm done that he's being
Okay, so this is about the week 1 prog.
slightly a little bitch right now. What I'm referring to is, lately, after we had that week 1 incident that I will show you soon, he likes to talk a lot. Like, he likes to dogpile a lot, man. He likes to do that every time, man. Since DSR, it didn't get better. Apparently,
you know, for a guy complaining about people yapping, he sure does yap a lot.
Apparently, he's homophobic. Apparently,
he is, because we've seen it in videos.
He did some transphobic stuff, which he got banned to, but only 1 week. Why do I follow, or why do I get triggered by that? The reason why is I made a message with him. That I just wanna move on. Okay, I did it. So, here's the screenshot.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hey, Rek, this drama's getting out of control. We're talking about stuff, what happened with different perspectives. We should both agree that it is best for us to let it go. Make our own ways and stop talking what happened in the week 1 Savage group, because this will lead to nothing. Thanks for the week 1 rating and good luck with future rating. Let's see. What drama? I haven't even name dropped you. Stop chasing it. It'll go away. You don't have to pretend that you talked about me without saying my name, of course. But yeah, that is all I will say. Okay, so this right here is just a straight lie, because this guy did the exact same thing to me. He is a big pussy, because whenever he has something to say, okay, I guess to certain people anyway. But like, if he deems you, I guess, not as good at the game because for whatever reason, man, this guy has some serious issues with Final Fantasy XIV. This guy actually thinks how good you are at the game is how good of a person you are. So if he is better than you at the game, he will look like you're beneath him. Like, that's how brain damaged he is. But he wouldn't dare do that to me, of course, because he's rank 3 and he takes forever to clear ultimates. So he wouldn't dare do that to me. When he speaks to me, he's a coward. He's a pussy. He says that, oh, if you keep talking to me like this, I'm going to kill myself or someone will. Then fine. That's not my problem. I don't care. I don't know why he thought that saying that would make me give a shit. The fact that this person talks so big and lies so much and completely like degrades people, is racist, homophobic, all of this shit, right? And then he has the nerve to say that if I keep talking like this, then he's going to kill himself. No, you're not. And you weren't doxxed. And you weren't harassed by other members of my community. No. Show the proof or shut up.
Shut. And I said,
I 100% believe this. What drama? I haven't even name dropped you because he did the exact same thing to me.
Right, Rek? This drama is getting out of control. We were talking stuff over what happened, with different perspectives. We should both agree that it is best for us to let it go. Make our own ways and stop talking what happened in the week 1 Savage group. Because this will lead to nothing. Thanks for the week 1 rating and good luck with the future rating. Where he replied, and then that, what drama? I haven't even name dropped you. Stop chasing it. It will go away. You don't have to pretend that you talked about me without saying the name, of course. But yeah, that is all I will say. Coming from me. I blacklisted him, I voidlisted him, I blacked him everywhere, because that attitude was not it. What I'm referring to is, I streamed the whole week 1 of P9S to P12s, what I'm saying. During the proc, I streamed, and he streamed as well. Of course, this is like a static hardcore, where we raid 12 to 14 hour plus. And that was my first week 1 experience. And it was not it. And
Woo, okay. First week 1 experience, okay. That was a tough tier, tough for week 1.
maybe week 1 experience would be different if Rec didn't exist. I will show you some of the clips how the atmosphere was in his raid static.
For all you giving him shit about his voice and shit, or about the way that he speaks English, okay, first off, shut the f up. This person can probably speak 2 or 3 different languages. Like me, I can't even speak American good. So the fact that this individual can speak one language and also speak American somewhat good, you know what I mean? That is very impressive to me.
Because statics and PF is a different kind of category. Way different. Why would you make a bad atmosphere in the raiding static? Because you will raid with the person again tomorrow, the next hours. But hey, I will show you that. Let's sing.
The OT doesn't have reprisal at that moment, and I'm dead. So
Okay, here's a big shock. One of you could. You weren't dead.
No, Pistol, he mean no.
Pistol.
Oh god, he means that before.
Tethers in the stack. I need a reprisal on that.
Man, I gotta tell you, man, this ain't a good sign for P10 because there's still 2 more turns, 3 if you want to count the door boss as well. Okay.
I think mine's on cooldown still.
I'll move it, don't worry.
I've said this before, man, but people in this game, they like to get a big head. They like to think that they're hot shit at this game. And then when prog comes, they completely crumble and they realize how actual trash they are at the game. Okay, and the reason why this is because prog doesn't happen very often in this game, but what does happen is repeat clears. That's what happens a lot. So after you do recycled content so much, you start to think that you're like God. You start to think that you're big dick at the game. Like, you know, you clear all this shit, you can clear 200 times, whatever. But that's only because that the content is extremely scripted and you know what's coming. But in early prog and blind prog, you don't know that shit. You don't know your rotation. You don't know where you should be at what point. People will crumble in prog. I've seen it happen all the time, man. I've been in groups where it's happened, man, and it sucks. I will never again raid with someone in a hardcore group that I do not know. My point is that I will never let FF logs ever again influence who I take into the group. It does not matter if someone has a gray or a 100. It does not matter. They both can be trap. Just because someone has a 99 or a 100, that does not mean they are a good player.
Jesus.
Yeah, that is the first part that happened. Slowly being really toxic. Like, I know I'm a toxic person. If you watch on me, I do call people in PF. But in statics, I am different. There you actually need to work together. And if you flame, never, it would never go good after an hour again. Because you will still raid with him, you know, in PF.
I'm going to be really blunt. I've raided with people that I cannot stand. I've raided with people that I do not like. But even then, you never humiliate them or go out of your way to tilt them. And the reason why that you don't is because if they are tilted and they cannot perform well, that is going to affect you. So even though you hate them or you don't like them, maybe you don't hate, their performance will impact you. You are chained to this person unless you kick them and get another person. Yes, you should call out mistakes. Yes, they need to know where they f***ed up, but they need to know how to fix it, which is more important. They need to know how to fix what mistake they made. If they don't know how to do it, they're going to make it again. And they need to have a good mental, because players that are happy will play better than players that are sad. I know that's kind of a hard concept to grab. Calling people out or humiliating them is much different than holding people accountable for their mistakes.
It doesn't happen usually, and you're also not in voice. This one is a good example of if you dogpile someone so much on a different Discord. That was not LPDO Discord, that is later.
Take the titles.
I think we may have seen this. This is where the
Yeah,
rescue's f***ed up, I think.
East. Rescue, you need to rescue. Rescue is
See ya.
starting.
You just don't.
He's so mad.
Pistol, shut the up, man. I thought he had the thing.
Yeah, get up.
Of course you're in.
Okay, let me give you another piece of advice. During a poll, you do not speak like this. Because this poll right now, yeah, he died. Boo, boo-hoo. Get over it. Get over it. He died, but the poll is not done. You do not want to up a poll that could potentially, you could learn something. Like if I would have been in that group, I would have yelled at him and told him, shut the up, we're mid-poll. Or I would have just muted him or kicked him out of the cord until the poll was done, if he would keep talking.
I thought he had the thing.
Yeah, get up.
Of course you're involved in that.
Practice, just practice.
Jesus. Man.
Annoying.
Jesus.
Yama. Yep.
Sorry. Yeah.
See that wipe white, oh my God. That wipe white there was probably caused because of all of the talking.
You can see that was very aggressive again. And that happened also against me, since I was streaming it and he was not really having a great time me talking on the stream instead of the Discord. What he meant is I was not focusing at all, apparently. Even though I literally just like did my shit. There was some mechanics that I have really big problem with. Super Chain 1, for example. Super Chain 2, I mean. But
Yeah.
what I meant is that was the
Yo, Super Chain 2 was hard, man.
whole time, the raid. How it was the pistol, the warrior, who treated like that, and he said he didn't like that, of course. That attitude was out of nowhere. It is really bad, man. You can't be a raid leader and act like that. That's how I learned from my best friend that you can't do that. I already also told him, like, you cannot do that on the static. PF is different. But yeah, people still, like, say, no, it's the same. PF and static. No, it's not. It's not. There's a continuation on this clip.
Okay. I want to ask something. Is there any reason we're not using rescue? We're the only job we're not using rescue. Rescue is 30 acres, is 25.
I had the nothing.
Yeah, you had nothing. Nessa still.
I also
was with
just
the globe.
stood like directly at the edge out of range because someone said they have invuln.
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
Why?
Yo, that's how you know it's rough, man, is when like you clear a door boss, you're progging the second boss, and you see the light party.
Did he say that? Of course he has invuln. We know he has invuln.
Hey, I think.
Oh god. I think...
Dude.
Yeah, at this moment I was like, okay man. You did a great job on doing that shit of dogpiling and screaming like someone like that. I don't think everyone likes that. But hey, static wise, it's fine.
Okay, I just want to point out again that like I don't know exactly why he left or why that person left rather, but the person didn't leave because they were having a good time. Okay? You don't leave a group like that when you're having a good time. All right, it's never happened. You're never like, yeah, I'm having so much fun. Let me just leave. No one does that. So it had to be because of like either some toxic atmosphere or just negativity or something.
Fine for you. Because it's a hardcore Reddit. It's a HC. Hardcore rate week 1. You think this is fine as a toxicity, but as you can see, it didn't help at all. Especially on the tank. Especially after raids we had, still talking about shit. Yeah, I wish people can do basic mechanics how to spread and stack. You know? Jesus Christ, man. And he was in the server as well, the tank, of course. Like, you think he's not gonna read? The same will go also apply to LPDU with about me and him.
Like, what a stupid call, man.
Wait, did he just leave the Discord?
He's just rage quit because he can't handle criticism.
I don't know about this, to be honest. Like, he gets dogpiled like a lot right now.
Yes, because he's trolling. What do you mean?
Yeah, but
He's better than that. I know.
See, Rek's mentality is just so bad. See, the thing is Rek is going to probably blame the warrior for leaving. But it was because of Rek and probably other people that continuously dogpiled on him. In a setting like this, you have to always ask yourself, what is the best for the group? So it is okay to be pissed, to be frustrated internally, but you have to ask yourself, what is good for the group? Is me voicing my opinion, humiliating this person, going to bring the group up? There's a high chance that that answer is going to be no.
Oh, he's better than that. I don't understand why he's doing that. Like, why?
yeah, that was the end, basically. We were talking about it, that he's overreacting and all and everything. I said on stream, on stream I would want to leave the static. Why? It's just not that, man. Like, that kind of behavior. Imagine being like that. Imagine being like that in a static. Yeah, but in PF, you're also like that, Yama. You scream at them and everything. Yes. But what I want for them then afterwards, I will apologize and they can DM me. I apologize at least. You don't. You keep going. You keep going. That bad blood you have against me.
Okay, here's what I do personally, man. Like, whenever I join a party finder, man, I never expect to clear. Like, if for whatever reason I'm not having fun, I just leave. But whenever someone makes a mistake, take the 2ED too easy. I try to find humor in it. Yeah, I was annoyed, but that clip is like golden. Okay, that is a good clip. So yeah, I was annoyed that I died. I knew I shouldn't have died. I knew I should have switched. But at the end of the day, it was funny.
That you spread it out in LPU, you streams, and in general. And my friends suck as well. So, why are you doing this? All you want is a reaction out of me being tilted and everything. That is all you want. That is all you care. You're trying to get a lot of people lie in front of them as well. And you just do that. And you didn't realize during those clips, you show your true colors, basically. Especially in the static. Especially when you know. When you know some of the people. But yeah.
Let me tell you guys another thing, man. Whenever you join a static, you're basically investing time in the other 7 members. Regardless if you want to believe that or not, doesn't really matter, because when you join a static in this game, you are definitely investing trust and time into the other members of the group. You cannot do it without them. And that is a mentality that I think that some people don't have, is that they think that they can do things without those people, and you can't. It's literally impossible. So when you invest your time and energy into these other people, do yourself a favor and make sure that 1, they're the right people to play with, and 2, that they play as best as they can. So probably don't be a dipshit. Probably that would be my advice.
Just getting
The-
bored of this
This is the clip of where we almost get clear ready.
over and over again. should have been dead 200 pulls ago.
You see what I mean?
This is worse than doing ultimate prime.
Dude, he's such a little bitch, man.
It wasn't this one.
Like,
Top wasn't this bad. This is just
It's just
something
something
getting nowhere. Like, it's just stupid.
but like you can just like spread it.
It's kind of funny that he said top wasn't this bad. Rec cleared top on week 5, I believe, and that was after auto markers. Rec probably didn't even do legitimate prog on top. He had tools and the simulator and all of this other stuff. So the fact that he's saying the top wasn't this bad, of course top wasn't this bad because you cheated, because you had all these extra tools and shit. Yeah, of course.
Everywhere, man. Like, I don't know. You
Rec is not a bad player. He's just unhinged. I disagree. I disagree entirely. I would never prog with a player like him. Attitude matters to me in player skill. Listen to this.
It's just
Something
something
getting nowhere. Like, it's just stupid.
Would you raid with that? Can you honestly say that you could raid with that and be able to focus? Okay, guys, this game is not hard to play. These jobs are not hard to play. Are there certain things about these jobs that are hard? Yes, when you optimize. But as a basic level, just to clear the fight, they're not hard to play. So being good at a specific job, that's not impressive to me. I've got 99s and shit on Reaper and Summoner and shit, okay? You have to look at other things too. If I were to listen to this shit during week 1, absolutely not. Under no circumstances. This motherfucker is getting the fuck out of the group or being on mute because there ain't no way I'm listening to this whining and crying after progging for like 12 hours a day. Absolutely not.
like you can just like spread it everywhere, man. Like, I don't know. You're making like people uncomfortable, man.
I'm making. What do you mean I'm making people uncomfortable? I'm not publicly flaming everyone.
Keep in mind they're arguing mid-poll.
Did I publicly flame?
East-west.
Whatever. Yeah. You can see he was slightly tilted about me as well. Because I was interacting with chat more than the raid. Because, to be honest, that is me. I think I couldn't have made it without having like something else, because that kind of toxicity, like that guy is a wow, just wow. Okay, so why that is basically the backstory in a way. There's another backstory. He said on the picture, he said, "What drama? I haven't even name dropped you. Stop chasing it and it will go away. Remember that. Drama, I haven't even name dropped you." Okay. I will stop chasing it. Okay. I did. And it will go away. Let's see what he did. After we cleared it in the morning. Afterwards.
I'm not making anything from Yama or something. That guy has been a whiny attention whore the entire tier on his stream, while the rest of us have been concentrating. So no, I'm not gonna make it a sound thing.
Yeah. That is basically not name dropping. Not name dropping, by the way. Just saying.
I don't understand how one of the most toxic players I've ever known can't handle criticism. You can dish it out to people in PF and like make them upset or
No way
whatever,
he's
but
gonna
if
say it.
someone criticizes you, you just
This is where the act comes, where he's...
Bro, no way, dude. No way he said that.
I don't understand how one of the most toxic players I've ever known can't handle criticism.
Oh my god, this is too good. I'm glad I waited to watch this. Man, that's really funny after everything that's happened. Yama was toxic as Okay, guys, I said at the beginning of this video, I have very little knowledge of who Yama is. I don't really care about his history, about his backstory, unless he involves me. So I have no idea. I am neutral on him. Because I have no idea, I'm not going to not like a person based on what a few others have said. But this clip, he says that Yama's a toxic person, but can dish out toxicity, but not take it. But it's it's hilarious that Wreck of all people is saying this, because he is one of the biggest pieces of shit that I've ever ran into in this game. There's like maybe one or two others, maybe three that are above him in like the absolute trash human category, but those people are like literally criminals, so you know, it's whatever. It's funny to me that he is saying this when the situation, when he talked all this shit behind closed doors, and then he sends me an apology. I don't accept the apology, and he gets all ass hurt. So it's really funny that he, of all people, is saying this.
People in PF and like make them upset or whatever, but if someone criticizes you, you just...
This is where the act comes, where he slowly tries to maneuver that what he did was not wrong. That what he did was justified. It's hardcore rate, so he's allowed to do that. It's his static, okay. That I can agree. He is comparing me in a PF and in a static environment. PF, I'm different. I am more screamy. I am louder. I will call you out in PF. That I will say. What I don't do in the static though is scream at people like that. And you know that we are streaming. You know that I will continue streaming. And we didn't have any discussion of not streaming it or yes streaming it. We had no discussion. So, how is me being an attention whore like that? Explain to me. Explain to me.
It's not really drama, it's just annoying, man. Since we started progging P12, I haven't really streamed it at all. I've just been fully focused on it, trying to get struts for my static and trying to get them through it as fast as possible. But not everyone was actually there. Some people were more like, I don't know, like they're that starved for attention that they need to stream it. They need to whine about the tier on their stream. They need to whine about their static on their stream. They need to constantly cry about it. They need to... Like, look, hang on, I'll show you this.
I joined the chat. Oh, he's being a bitch right now. Yes, you did get the strats, or the others. Also, I did participate helping the strats. But, to be honest, with that attitude you did before, I think no, there's a reason why I then kind of gave up. Especially with human. I did try to get like ideas P9, P10. P11, I was dead. P12, horrible with human. Horrible with human.
Yeah, smile all you want. I'm right. You know I'm right. Like, there's a massive difference between being toxic internally and a static because you want to push people to actually do their best. And just...
That's such a bad mentality. Purposely toxic to push people to do their best. That's why a static failed. Like, if you want people to do the best, you don't shit on them. I mean, you don't suck their dick either, but you like uplift them. His mentality about his group failing is also wrong. In his mind, his group failed because of them. But in reality, he has to take a majority of that blame because I assume that he is the one that recruited them. He knew what he was getting into.
Just being an attention whore on the internet. How much of a problem I am? Yes, man. For sure.
Yeah. Sadly, the music copyrighted, DMCA. Yeah. We had a discussion in stream that he was the problem. He didn't realize it. And yeah. Then we go to
try and change what was wrong, and I try harder. Because if I'm actually being flamed for something, it means I'm doing something wrong. No, dude, you don't understand. You're already gone. I don't have room for someone in my static that doesn't want to try.
That was it, basically. Basically, he said, I left the static then. I gave everyone a message that I just don't want to interact with this little bitch, I would say. That that kind of acting like that, man. Come on, man. Like, yes, attention seeker I am. I guess. You can tell his ego is way high, and that will apply also onto his group, and then onto LPDU. I will show soon, because then after
I have a question, man. Why are people afraid of this guy? Like, what has this guy done to intimidate people? No one is. I disagree. I think a lot of people are. I mean, maybe not so much anymore, but no, people definitely were. No, we'll get to it. I mean, look, guys, I have like all of these messages that people sent me from, I mean, this isn't even all of them. These are just the ones that they said they didn't care if I showed it on stream or not. And keep in mind, this is like the third video or the third or fourth video I've made about this guy. I've already shared others. People were scared of Rick because in the court of public opinion on EU had a significant amount of weight. Okay, if Rick started shitting on you because it had a dominant... Oh, okay. Well, I'll be the first to tell you guys that he's a coward. He's a pussy. Never be afraid of him. He's not going to do anything to you. He is a racist. He's homophobic. He doesn't like trans people. He is insanely insecure. He's actually a big pussy. Yeah. So if you ever have a problem with him, do not be afraid to address any issues, because what's he going to do? Call you a gamer word? Okay.
everything happened, I did message them the apology I tried. Didn't matter. So, what does LPDU have to do with it? So, what do they do? So, LPDU, LPDU is a light pilot ultimate, in short. So basically a Discord server for strats for ultimates in Europe, because Chaos is dead. And there are some channels, like discussion channels or general channels, during those 5 ultimates. Uwu, Ukop, T, DS on top. DS on top are the biggest highlights, because this guy is talking shit a lot. A lot. He said he will not name drop me. Okay. You will not name drop me. So, remember, name drop. So, we have... There are...
Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Are multiple screenshots as well in general about it.
Okay, I haven't seen this one,
bypasses to not mention mention me without mentioning me. So basically, he doesn't say Yama Grace is da 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 da. He says different. So you say, you see the chat? No, you kill blah blah blah. Check B to the lineman 2 minutes, 2 rows, 1 lineman. Protest 1 in. I'm sorry, and then. The Homo Brigade, who all circus suck each other off like a hairy Ouroboros. What the f is that comment, man? Out of nowhere. And then we have this. I set a fire to the bench if it was just YG. Who's YG? Who's YG?
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Thank you for explaining that. Okay.
He's talking about the bench I'm sitting behind. That was the bench. By the way, we call it the road.
Oh, you know what, man? I have a story later that I'm going to show you where Rek and a couple of his people apparently made some really cringe shit, like some not safe for work stuff about this bench. It's very, very weird, but I can't actually show you the GIF because it's not safe for work, but they're basically Yama's character in the ass. And it's really weird because they went out of their way to do that. And they also went out of their way to harass him. That's some like mental instability shit, okay?
In my stream. YG. And that guy had to...
And it's on this bench. Apparently this bench right here has significant meaning.
Do that comment. And yeah. We go to the next one. Yeah, the YG incidents of only sending shield and Kara in 628/3, then crying when people die. What he meant is, when probably he's talking about the incident when I didn't GCD shit in the Omega raid, right? Because usually it's way too much mitigated. But then some people died, and then I got blamed because I am the shield healer, and that guy is now attacking me. Oh, you were the wrong one. Yes, good one. That was months ago as well, and yeah.
It's hard to say what this is in reference to, so I'm not going to speak on it too much. But it is really weird to me that this person would complain about something like a mistake in a game.
You can tell that this pattern of him being so toxic against me goes bigger and bigger. He says, when I try to like say, yo, we should move on both ways, because it will only create drama. Now we have drama now. I tried to hold everything against it. I was trying to ignore it. People though watched me, and then they told me about you being a dickhead to me. Sorry, but that is literally the truth. You are the reason that you actually making everyone uncomfortable in the static and in general.
I could believe that.
But yeah, I guess people celebrate you for
I could believe
being
that.
sometimes lying about me and everything, and lying about other people, maybe about my viewers as well. So yeah. Then we have another one. Yama second place, blah blah blah. Grind is full of dudes like my people and Yama. You wouldn't catch me dead on that shit. Nice comment.
What is Grinder? What is Grinder? What is that? What is that?
Grind is full of dudes like my people and Yama. You wouldn't catch me
it's like
dead.
Tinder for dudes. Okay, or I mean Tinder for gay dudes. Okay.
Nice comment. Who asked? I would say.
Who asked?
But I want to be nice at least. Then
Who
we have
asked?
this one. That is an interesting one. So what is that? Oh, 2.0 is a failure that can follow a midterm to save his life. If he played that for a local, blah, blah, blah. Wait, who was 2.0? It is YG. He made a shortcut basically. As you see, he's basically not name dropping. Oh, sorry man, but literally make it obvious that he's talking about me. You can tell that kind of behavior is shit. And that was in the public server of LPDU. Instead of just shutting the up. Because I tried to, reach out.
I have a question. In a public rating Discord, why do people allow this shit to go on? How can this be productive at all? You guys are telling me that he's a mod or he was a friend of his mod. Okay. Why didn't anybody say anything? We did. Okay. Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I want to be clear. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm literally just trying to gather information. I actually made a ticket and reported him and then said, "We don't care about your personal problems, lol." Okay, well, that's unfortunate. You saw how the Discord was and decided to never interact there. Holy shit. Okay, now imagine if other people did exactly what you did. That's actually why I'm not a part of the balance at all, because of all the garbage that used to be in there. I've been asked multiple times, well, not recently, but years and years ago. I was asked multiple times to be a part of the balance, but I told them no every time. And the reason why I told them no is because several of their mods or several of their mentors I have no respect for. I think they're dog shit players. I think that they're giving advice and their advice is wrong. They need to step down. But the balance isn't about, it's not about the quality of information. It's like a social club. So I don't know how it is now. I'm not trying to shit on the balance now. I can only tell you what it was like years ago. So we shouldn't use the balance to learn optimization. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. It could be a lot better now. I don't know. The balance had similar issues like this right here. The problem with Discords like this is the people start to get a big head. They start to get an ego. And when that happens, that becomes a problem. So back to my original question, which you guys answered. Why didn't anybody speak up or anything? And you guys were telling me that you did, but the moderation was really bad. So that's the reason. The moderation was really bad, but now it's not bad anymore. Okay?
To LPDU. I tried to reach out on LPDU about that situation. About how someone like this guy can be so allowed to be toxic. We have this one. I made a ticket. Yes. You can read it. I will read it for you.
Okay.
Hello, I've been recently been informed that people tell me that Gregory P6, that guy, the streamer, that the person is talking bad stuff about me. I have already blocked him on Discord, but people keep telling me that he talks shit about me without using any ads because there's a rule. There's 4 rules that he breaks, basically. No.
Do you guys ever feel that these rules are just copy-pasted? So if I take this picture and I cover up, how would you know which Discord this is referring to? I guess my point is, I feel like people, they just copy paste these, but they don't actually care. That's all I'm trying to say.
No hate speech, no drama. Don't be a bitch, which he is, sadly, but he is.
Wait, don't be a bitch. Is that actually in here?
And you can see on the number 8, which got changed multiple times. Be receptive to criticism. We allow people to call out those performing poorly in a direct way if necessary. If you're going to do so, you're required to address them directly via an ad of their Discord tag in the relevant channel so that the person being called out may respond. If you want to criticize, don't censor any names. However, you may not unnecessarily dogpile people or get too personal about the situation. Except personal insults won't be tolerated. Additionally, if arguments drag on for an extended period, staff may put a stop to it. If it's clear no compromise or solution is being reached. That is basically the rule that got changed. But he, even though we are not in the instance anymore, he likes to talk a lot about me. I think there might be...
Yeah, he did the same thing to me, actually. But it was even more weird because I never even played with this guy. I didn't even know who this guy... I didn't even know this guy existed.
A problem of, yo, he's doing that shit.
Hi,
Why are
Valley.
you still letting him do that? Maybe it's because it's the internet. Okay, so you can see on the... I didn't have it because I left LPDU now. He types a lot of cringe shit. If I say it in my words, but he types a lot of crazy stuff. So he tried to intimate, be like me, proc point. That's how I say it before. Not anymore, but he typed that as a joke. Yeah, he's an ID version of me. That was the fire incident, and then he said
Okay, so just
I was
screenshots of
briefly
him being a
hard
piece of shit.
in the
Okay,
practice. Because I couldn't do Sigma Towers. Who cares now? Like, I seriously not. That was like the starting part of PF of top. And now you're gonna be like that? I don't know, man. There's some more stuff, but it's outside of the LPDU. Then Mia, one of the admins, says, "Hi Yama, I will have a look at this and see what I can find. But there's a chance you could provide direct Discord to start this. Just so I can reference to that he dogpiled someone. That I will show you soon. There's most of it. Yeah, they said they can't do anything against it because it's outside of LPDU, which is kinda BS a bit because
Yo, I want to speak on that for a second. Okay, so this guy says there's some more stuff I got from people, but these are outside of LPDU Discord. Yeah, this stuff I presume is related to bad blood you two have, but because it's outside of LPDU, there isn't really much we can do. Okay, so let me be perfectly clear. If I see someone being this way outside of my own content, I will ban you in my content. If you think you are safe to act like a racist trash human outside of my content, I will ban you in my content 100%.
a lot of stuff is in the ultimate though, but it's outside the Discord. That is correct though. So what I got then is I sent it to chat where there was the incident. I will have right here. It was this message. Why this message? Because my friend Gregory P6 on his friend group. Now we're coming to the friend group part about these people.
Okay, but where's blood going?
Oh man.
This guy?
There is no...
Basically, this is the atmosphere of these people, of this group. It's, well, I always had that feeling. I had with them before as well, in DSR.
Yeah, who's in the wrong here, the Warrior? Why are they so close?
I'm very sorry that I was like these people. So basically, Gregory was on A and Son of a 4. And yeah, they clipped each other with the tank buster in P6. So, what happened then? This happened. Hishi, the person before that I talked about at the start of the video, that he was in another account.
Hishi, why do I
trying to impress a girl,
recognize that name? Oh, he's ranked 2? It's Hishi. No logs because he got banned for cheating. Oh, that's why I recognized it. Did he get banned in-game or banned on FF logs? Oh, quad weaving? What? He's playing warrior. What a dumb job. What? You don't even need to triple weave on warrior. What? It's warrior. He quad weaves stun and kick for actions per minute? Wait, why? He was doing it for triple quad weaving the dash. What dash? Onslaught? Why would you ever want to... Wait, what? For those of you that don't know, you can use 2 onslaughts in 1 GCD. Okay, guys, there's never a time when you need to triple weave dash 3 times in a row. You know how I know there's never a time? Because I'm rank 1, and I don't do it. Well, guess that solves that little debacle, huh? She... Is it this guy? Oh, his logs are hidden. He's rank 2 in top. Oh, this guy. Anonymous. Wow. Really? This is one of the stupidest things I have ever seen on FF logs. Is a warrior spamming interject. Well, I guess he only used it the once. So, just so I can understand here, this guy cheated just to pad his APM, and then he gets banned. That's what this player did, because there is no reason to use low blow, and there is no reason to use interject. You know how I know this? Here. We'll just check the best. There you go. I don't have any of it. Imagine quad weaving interject and low blow when you don't need them just to pad your APM to get banned. Okay.
Maybe to get a clear, so paid, that is...
FF logs, I can't even describe how stupid it has made people. There isn't a word, okay? There isn't a word that exists to explain how stupid FF logs has made people.
Relevant to Grand Dice, but I don't have any information about that, but I heard about that they do some Grand Dice business.
Grand Dice? Ooh, let me tell you about Grand Dice. I saw one time on their stream, they were using mods, and they examined someone, and I saw boobies. Yeah, on stream, saw boobies. This was former rank 3 warrior in top, also removed from the flogger for quad weaving. Oh, what's this one? Okay.
Surely this is a dog.
I think it's funny how many people cheated in Fall Guys.
He's actually so fast.
Dude, how is he so fast? Holy, man. What the... Dude, he's so fast, bro. Yo, but he's still up.
He choked it.
He's still out, dude. Okay. Well, I bet he's upset. Okay. Maybe he's just holding the key really hard. Okay, that was nice. All right. That's pretty good. Rank 3 warrior in top puts on their Air Jordans for Fall Guys. Okay. All right. All right.
Beck and his group. And Hishi as well. Are you a high? I said, I was an A. Gregory. Yeah, it's Cosmotype. You're not supposed to be an A. Everything is supposed to be on 4, which is true. But then, Dogma! Giga Dog! Also the R word was also not it. So, tell me, is that fine? You think that is fine? That kind of behavior? I don't think so. Yeah, of course, Gregory said he's gonna leave. Then, this was like this situation about this incident here. Scrolling down then, I started typing because I tried to protect Gregory a bit. And then I get this reply. Okay, so we came to a decision regarding this. The mod team itself doesn't see the incident making this to be really rule breaking and vague at the most, but it's clear them stem from a personal vendetta, reckon me, that while we are not going to action these for the time being, this will definitely be something we will keep up in mind and should it happen going forward.
But it shouldn't matter, though. It shouldn't matter if it's directed at him or not. Even if it was directed at someone else, why would it matter?
I would tell you guys,
I don't know. Look, man, I'm not trying to tell anybody how to run their Discord, okay? I'm not. I don't care.
it will not happen. It was already give up because there was an incident, Rec being transphobic. Instead of fully banning because he's part of the LPDU. He got only banned for 10 days, but that's out of my business. I don't know any too much on details. That was like the basic stuff I got told. So, unwarranted prompts for all about another person and repeating voicing your opinion over and over.
Yo, is that actually the Grand Dice? Yo, what was that booby mod? Did you use a booby mod? I saw a Twitch clip of you using a booby mod. You don't use titty mods? Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me right now? I think you're lying to me.
Over isn't going to be something we want people to do, as we are also action people in the past. Not really true. I'm gonna be sorry. In short, if this happens again, let us know and we intervene and we will action it appropriately. I gave up on that. I gave out on that.
Oh yeah.
It is not it.
Nah,
you
ain't
couldn't
winning
do
that.
it. Like I could have done it. It didn't change because he's a bigger part. He's a streamer. He's a bigger streamer, I guess. He is like part of LBDU. They do some shit like doing tier list about players. So they screenshotted every player from an LPDU part, including me, and they put it in as a tier list maker. So wait, let me
No way. Holy shit.
find it, okay? Tier maker LPDU. Create an LPDU tier list. Oh, look at that! What did I find? Look at that. Ah!
No way. No shot. Oh, here it is. Dude, no way. Godlike Gavin. I don't know who Gavin is. Amazing Alvin. Standard Steven. Below average Ben. Dog shit Devin. Who? Yo, Tessen's on here. Yo, I'm on here. Nah, not really. This is crazy. There's multiple versions of this? This is insane. This is crazy to me. People have so much time. So this is just like how good they are at the game?
What a funny way to do a tier list. Some of them are not even LPD related. But you can see, even my friends is in it. And I'm in it as well. This is my profile picture in Discord. So, I don't get why you guys have nothing to do.
The thing about this is, this was purely made just to be petty and spiteful. And the reason why is because on this version, there's like very few names. Like as a person that's not a part of this community or circle of friends, I had no idea that this was Yama. I only recognized Tessen because I talked to him. This is crazy. Okay, I had no idea. Jesus, man. This is like not normal behavior.
Do in LPDU. And the mods and admins don't do anything like that. Like they don't do any shit. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they don't do
about.
anything. Especially a certain admin. This person. I don't have the full conversation with this person, but I know this person is a moderator of a rec. So protects all his master, basically. So Rec was talking about me again without.
So this is a moderator. Now keep in mind, LPDU is like quite a bit different now, right? Because a lot of these people have been replaced or kicked out or something, right? But this used to be a moderator.
Naming me because he found a loophole in quote, but he still kept going, you know, like talking shit about me. And then, because there was a clip that from my Twitch channel, and then he says, "Man, that guy, man, likes to shit talk, but he couldn't do Sigma." Yes, and you were the guy that was toxic as fuck in static. You're racist apparently as well. You're fine with it.
That's been proven.
Being that kind of toxic of like, I don't know. homophobic, transphobic, apparently. And then this person, yeah,
That's been proven.
so the smart pet is considered it, yes. Being very aggressive about it. You're not better, man. Good one. You're an admin, allowing to do that, but then react when I type something. What a great guy you are. You are a very great guy for doing that shit, okay?
So
This-
basically, Rec was protected in LPDU by admins.
Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing that LPDU is big, that big. That they do allow something like this or this, for example. Yama's Twitch chat must be social experiment. Because we had some fun. Yeah, okay, man. It is. And then, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't mind. They're talking about shoving sage weapons up his ass and how loose he is. Bro, why are you watching then?
What? I don't get that reference, but
Buddy.
whatever.
I know this person as well. Like, there's like a lot of fucking people in LPDU that are like this. Similar with these kind of comments out of nowhere.
Okay.
But hey, thank you for giving your opinion, okay? Thank you for that. And, to top it all off, he said, move on. I should move on. Okay. So we have 2 more clips about it.
It's a
Apparently,
problem.
he does a lot of charity right now, so he can make it up for being toxic.
Kick.com
Yes, the good old I've donated to charity.
Kick.com
Yes, the good old I've donated to charity so I can be racist.
Out of context a bit, but apparently he deletes all of these kind of part of clips a lot. He likes to delete all the VODs, what he does, for being toxic, for being that way.
I
He
mean, that is actually true. That is literally true. Okay.
also, that I showed you with not name dropping me, he deleted the VOD. Because otherwise I couldn't get it, but I got it now. So, because I know he will hide. He will hide. Because he's a bit of a bitch. And I can't...
Yeah, people like him, they will hide. They will hide behind keyboards and screens and different aliases and change their names. That's just the mentality of these people.
can't believe that these kind of people are allowed to be in this toxicity in LPDO Discord while having no moderation, no admin, like admins don't do shit, mods don't do shit. Man, what a great Discord they have, man. That's the reason why I left. It's just not worth
I mean,
it.
I'd probably leave
And
too.
then we have the last clip of me having a big bone. Sorry.
XXL.
I think Yama's bones might be a bit too big. The skull is thick AF.
Okay.
Sorry, that was uncalled for.
No, it's not uncalled for. It's just
Yama, dude.
Come here.
like
You're always so close.
I'm down for you to perma flame.
I will.
Wait.
But at
Oh,
least
it's
make
far.
it like interesting.
Guys, it's far.
Yeah. There we have it.
No, I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it either. Hold on. Maybe I missed it. Oh, he's calling him... Oh, like big boned. Oh.
Having a big bone. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
XXL.
I think
Okay.
Yama's
okay.
bones might be a bit too big. The skull is thick AF.
I see. I see. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, that was uncalled
Okay.
for.
Okay.
No, it's not uncalled for. It's just
Yama, dude.
Come here.
like
You're always so close.
Okay.
I'm down
okay,
for you
okay.
to perma flame.
Okay.
I will.
Wait.
But at
Oh,
least
it's
make
far.
it like interesting.
Guys, it's far.
Yeah. There we have it. It is absolute... This is... I was saying my words now. It is absolute cringe that you be this person that happened on week 1. That you still continue talking about me. That you still...
Yeah, so look, that's why I started my thought off with I'm not saying that Rex's actions were Yama's fault. But what is Yama's fault is that he decided to group with Rek. that is Yama's fault. Hopefully, after this experience, which based on this video, I'm going to assume he did, but he will definitely learn something from this experience. He will be more careful with who he groups with.
Don't move on. I kept my mouth shut as much as possible without trying to get provoked by you and your friends. You all need to get to touch grass, like seriously. Touch some grass, and seriously, the LPD Discord, I'm so disappointed in you. Your moderation and anything else, and that being biased of that one admin is actually laughable. I am out. Thank you for listening. This is going to be a very long video, but I think that was what I needed to talk about. Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay, so let's look at some of the messages people sent me.